As early as we can remember, we have performed for acceptance. If I'm good enough, if I'm talented, diligent, beautiful, together enough, right, correct enough, I will be loved and accepted and blessed and happy. And if not, I will be rejected and receive a lousy life. You know what it is? It's the Santa Claus is coming to town theology. You see, we created Santa Claus because we couldn't handle God. Truth is, we can't handle Santa Claus. Oh, you better watch out, better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, maybe 3 times. You're going to find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Now, he knows when you've been sleeping, which is wrong in my book. Right out of the chute. That is not acceptable. I don't care who you are. You don't be watching me. Wake up in the middle of the night. Ah, Santa, what are you doing in here? Get out of my bedroom. There's no business. I don't care if you're jolly and sassy. Get out. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, for crying out loud. So be good for goodness sake. There it is. The culture created it. Figure that out. Get it. Grab hold of it. Let that permeate your life, and we sing it over and over because we believe it. There is someone watching. And your value is on how much you do right and how little you do wrong. And he's constantly writing down the wrong that you've done for future reference, to bring up again to you. And if you're naughty, no soup for you, only coal. And he's going to find you out. Oh, and this omniscient, controlling legalist, he's coming to town. So you better watch out. You better fear this guy. You better stop your crying and sniveling. You better not pout. You better put on a good face. You better act like you're somebody different than who you actually happen to be. No matter how you feel, you better put on a good show. So doggone it, just be better than who you are, for goodness sake. Don't be a whiner. Fix yourself. Try harder. Do more. Be better. Don't have so many problems. Watch over your shoulder. Keep up appearances. Get better in a hurry. And if you can't, act like you are. Because you are constantly on trial. And if you want good things to happen to your life, you better figure out how to keep this guy pleased. It is genetically wired into us since the fall. We learn early on how to perform, how to do the dance. The highest value is being accepted, and it appears the means of that acceptance on this planet is performance. And performance is hard because I fail. It's another result of the fall is the assumption that nobody else fails quite like me. Isn't that right? I assume that you guys have it together and that I'm failing in a particular, unique, singular way. And so I live with the awareness of just how poorly I know I'm doing. And so I must be unfit, I must be unworthy, I must be unlovable, I must be unable. And now I'm naked. And I'm scared. I don't want to be, but I am. And now I know that nobody must know. I've got a posture, I've got to present myself. I've got to mask myself with enough reason to be loved. I must brag. I've got to put others down. I've got to pretend that I'm more than I am. I've got to idealize myself. I've got to posture and mask. And so I do the dance and I put on the mask. And then comes the gospel. The sweet gospel of Jesus Christ. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says, He made him, Jesus, who knew no sin, to be sin on our behalf, so that we might become the righteousness of God in him. Do you see what he did? We get clothed in righteousness. We get covered from our nakedness by the willingness of God to become naked and stay naked and not put on a mask and suffer our penalty. And I find myself believing it. And the pattern gets broken. New wiring fills my circuits. I become a new creature. I start believing that I'm lovable just because he loves me. That I'm accepted and delighted in holy righteousness. I begin to believe that he's created me lovable, that he's exactly who he wanted me to be. He only needed a way to break through sin and death, separation, and that radically remakes us. See, don't ever buy that heresy where people say, oh no, you were created loathsome and vile. Oh, you wicked dog. It's like we see God going, oh, no, he's going to pray the prayer. Don't let him pray the prayer. I don't like him. No. Oh, no, he prayed the prayer. Shoot, doggone it. All right, you're in. Because of Christ, I love you now, but I don't like you. And when you get to heaven, there will be no patting on the armrest in your chair. I'm telling you that right now. Stay out of my way. You bug me. Had to pray your little prayer, didn't you? No. He created me exactly. He wanted there to be a John Lynch on this planet. And he only had to break through death and separation through sin. That's the precious story of Jesus.